good evening, everybody. This is Sue, the Soggy Stamper. Rain or shine, it is stamping time. This is my fabulous Friday Facebook Live. I've taken a couple of weeks break because of Easter. No, just events that our daughter came up, and my husband had a birthday and some things like that, so that I was busy on Fridays. At any rate, I'm back, and tonight I am delighted to show you this really fun fold card. It's easy, easy, easy. It looks like this, and it's self-standing. And it's made with this beautiful Moonlit Garden Designer Series paper, which is in the new catalog. I'm sorry, it's called Moonlit Flora. Okay, so anyway, it's got a lot of white flowers and some yellow flowers and ferns, all kinds of ferns. So this is one piece, and the back is like that. Here's another one, smaller scale, see? Has a little bit of Blackberry Bliss flowers in there with that background. That's a lovely background. This one has the yellow flowers. This is the Golden Glow, which I have got, really like that, new in color. There's the background for that. There's this one. And this one I'll have to get the full sheet out because it is really spectacular. And the back's really very light. But let me go get that sheet. It has this beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous moth, along with these others. And unfortunately, what I do is I trim off 3 inches on one side of the Designer Series paper and have a 3-inch square. Unfortunately, I cut off on my other sheet, I cut part of this butterfly off, or moth, so I can't use it on my project like I had planned. Back's like that. This one is just a leafy. The Peaceful Pines is one of the greens that is in this Designer Series paper. The back's this beautiful color there. And then here's another one similar. Similar to this one, except it's a larger scale. And you can see the Blackberry Bliss on the back sides of those flowers. So this is the paper we're using. Included in the suite are these dewdrop embellishments, the Secret Sea, Clear, and Old Olive. And I'm not going to use them tonight because I've got something really special that I'm going to be using. And then also is the bundle. Here's the stamp set with ferns, some texturizing, a label. Sincere thanks. You make the world a better place. Thankful for you. You are an amazing friend. Then it has a really sweet bouquet of flowers there, and a different type of flowers there. A moth and a butterfly, or maybe you might call that a moth also. And what I have started doing is stamping. Before I take any of the stamps off the plastic, I have been stamping it, inking it and stamping it like this. And then I store the stamp set like that, and I can actually read what the stamps say that way. And because I don't like the floppiness of the top, I put a piece of cardboard on the back so it stands up nice and good. And then there are the dies. Got a couple of fern dies that I have back here. Having troubles with my notes. So these are a couple of ferns that I'll be using. And I've got adhesive sheet on the back because they would be very hard to glue down. And then we've got some other dies too. The butterfly, the moth, stamp, that, and then the dies to cut out the images from the stamps. So let's get started. The card base is 8.5 by 11. My light box is just a little bit too, not quite big enough for this. What am I going to do with my directions? I guess I'll stick them under here. 8.5 by 11. And we're going to score it. No, I'm sorry. 8.5 by 5.5. My brain is not here. But score it at 2 inches. 3 1/8. And by the way, I picked up this pattern off Pinterest. 5 3/8. And like we did 2 inches here, I'm going to turn it around and do it 2 inches on this side. That would be the equivalent of 6.5. Okay. So we fold, valley fold. Need my bone folder. Valley fold. Mountain fold. Valley fold. And mountain fold. Actually, I did it from this direction. It's mountain fold, valley fold, and valley fold. Now we're going to add the designer series paper. We have 2 pieces that are 1 3/4 by 5 1/4. And they will go like here. I want my fern to go up. Oh, there we go. This one goes over here. Now, if you wanted to, you could put in here, this is 1 1/8. So you would trim it down. So you could put some more there if you wanted to, but I kind of like the contrast. And then the centerpiece is 2 inches by 5 1/4. So that goes in the center. And then on the back, on one of these panels, we want to have some place to write. And so again, this is 5 1/4 by 1 3/4. Just basic white. Like so. Okay, now for the center part. Like I say, I wanted to put that moth right on here, but I didn't have 2 complete moths to do that with. Fortunately, in these July online exclusive, you get a whole sheet. You can buy a whole sheet of butterflies. Look at them all. I counted them, 88 butterflies. And I decided, since some of them would fall out easily, it would just be easier to punch them all out. This is an old wood mount stamp case that I had. So I just put all the butterflies in there, punched them out. What's nice is the back side. Now, I did not punch out all the details on these, but you can see the outline. You could even use it that way, because where they die cut has kind of a gold brown tone to it. So I think it would be kind of pretty to put that on a card like that and not punch it out. This is $10.50, I believe, is for this sheet. You get just the one, but it's more butterflies than you'll use in a lifetime. So it's wonderful. That'll be available the 1st of July. Okay, so the first off, we should put our fern things on there. Like I said, I put adhesive sheet on the back. Because it saves a lot of headache. And all you have to do is get the paper backing off. Yeah, there we go. Just like that. And voila, it's stuck down. Perfect, 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 perfect. Now this one has to be punched out. It's got little holes in it. Come on. we go. Got to get the chads out of there. Peel that up. Now we'll go over here. Now we can put our butterfly on. And I need the tiny... Oh, no, actually, I glued it. Because I tried using the mini Stampin' Dimensionals, and that did not work. They were too thin to hold on. So I just put a strip of multi-purpose adhesive strip there. And then, to give it a little bit of definition, I slightly bent the wings up. Like so. Okay, so now the label, the greeting. I'm going to use the mossy green, which is one of the colors in the cardstock, or in the designer series paper, I'm sorry. And the label stamp. And I tried to stamp them, that and the greeting at the same time on one block, but that didn't work too well. And sincere thanks. And I'm deliberately setting it off to the side so I can put that little butterfly there. Okay, well, die cut it. I might also have the butterfly. Where'd it go? Here it is. The butterfly, which I also die cut, stamped earlier. Get the dies out. So I am excited about the new catalog. It's hard for, no, that's not the dice. It's hard for me to decide what suite I like best. I have got several of them. Oh, and the butterfly. Okay. There we go. Get some of that out of the way. Actually, I'm going to do this down here. Okay, now we'll run it through. And let's see if they held and didn't slip. I'll have to trim that a bit. Not too good. Well, that one turned out good. Okay, paper snips. So if it gets off center like this one did, it looks pretty obvious. I just trim it down. By the way, in the July online exclusives, they have a new pair of scissors, trim scissors is something they call it. So for those who are just starting out and need a pair of really nice fine scissors for this kind of work, they're going to be available in July. Okay, so now we'll put this on, and I am going to use the Stampin' Dimensional. There. Then I'm going to use some big ones on the back of the label. You know, I apologize for my arm going across the camera all the time. I just figured out that I really should put my paper trash bag off the screen, off the same thing. So we'll put that down, and there you have it. What's nice about this is it stands up on its own. Yeah, stand on your own like that, and it folds down like that to put it in the card. It's kind of like on the back, it's kind of like a reverse gatefold card. Kind of. Anyway, I thought it was a very cool, easy, fun fold, and I hope you enjoyed this. I will put this video up on my YouTube channel, The Soggy Stamper, maybe tonight. And I thank you for watching. And next Friday, I'll have another fabulous Friday Facebook Live at 7 o'clock. So have a wonderful weekend, and take care. Bye-bye.